What's up, family? In today's video, we'll be looking at spiritual and enlightening TikToks that are going to help you raise those vibrations.
God didn't let that happen to you. He let it happen for you, and I need you to hear this. See, every difficult thing that you've ever endured, God was using it to make you strong enough for the thing that He created you to do. See, most people think that God's love protects them from pain, but God's love don't protect you from pain. It covers you so that pain doesn't take you out. See, you think He was absent during your darkest moments, but He was there the whole time carrying you through it. You think He wasn't answering your prayers, but right now in this moment, He's preparing a seat at a table that you're not even qualified to sit at. See, the pain that you've experienced has been the fire to burn away all the weakness in you that would sabotage where He's taking you when you get there. That betrayal that crushed your spirit, that was teaching you discernment. That rejection that made you question your worth, that was separating you from people who couldn't handle where you were going. That loss that left you empty was making room for something greater. See, God don't waste your pain. So every tear that you've cried, every night you couldn't sleep, every moment you questioned everything, God was using that as currency deposited into your purpose account. You have survived things that have destroyed other people. And that strength is going to be a well from which other people come to draw their strength from. The resilience you built when your world fell apart is preparing you for the resilience you're going to need when you go out and fulfill your assignment. Listen, God favors you. You are chosen. And because of that, your journey is going to be harder, but your reward is going to be greater. So stop asking God, why me? And start asking God, what are you equipping me for? And get excited, because the blessing you're about to walk into is gonna blow your mind. So if you caught the message, drop a comment below, share this video, somebody needs to hear it, and make sure you follow me for more just like this. I love you.
Using it as currency, deposit it into your purpose account. Yo, that one hit right there.
Have you ever been in a dream and suddenly realized, wait, I'm dreaming, like you knew it while it was still happening? Well, my friend, that is called lucid dreaming. And yeah, it's real. But wait, let me clear this up. Lucid dreaming and astral projection are two different things. Let me break it down for you, all right? What is lucid dreaming? Lucid dreaming is when you're asleep, but you become conscious within the dream. You know you're dreaming, and sometimes you can control it. Like fly, walk through walls, summon people, replay a moment, anything. It happens when your brain hits a sweet spot between REM sleeping and self-awareness. It's like your body is out cold, but your mind is turned all the way up, like real talk. Most people randomly slip into it like once or twice in their lifetime, but you can actually train yourself to do it often. Like with reality checks, dream journaling, and even meditations before you go to bed. Believe me, your brain will start catching the patterns. What lucid dreaming feels like. It feels so real, like super vivid. Like you can touch things, hear voices, smell rain, but the whole time you're like, yo, am I dreaming right now? Yeah, it's fun, but it can get deep too. You can face fears, talk to your subconscious, and you can even heal emotional wounds, all in your dreamscape. It's like having a one-on-one session with your inner self while flying over New York City butt naked. No judgment though. Lucid dreaming versus astral projection. Now let's clear up the confusion.
Yeah, because I always thought they were the same thing. Any lucid dreamers or astral projectors out there in the comments, let me know. I've never done it personally. I mean, if I have done it, I don't know that I've done it. You know, I don't really remember my dreams like that, but it's possible.
Lucid dreaming happens in your mind. Something that you can be completely aware of. The astral realm. Now, astral projection, that's different. That's the belief that your consciousness or your soul leave your body and travel to another dimension. Yeah, or an astral realm. One is a controlled dream. The other is an out-of-body spiritual experience. That's basically what it is. Some say lucid dreaming is psychology. Astral projection, that's metaphysical. Two different lanes, same highway of the mind though. So next time you realize you're dreaming, don't panic. Try flying or walk into a memory, explore. Remember, not every dream is astral travel. Sometimes your mind just learn how to wake up while you sleep. All right? Life for more, all right?
Are we dreaming right now?
I stood up in church and I told him, I can't judge the alcoholic. I've been there. I can't judge the drug addict. I've been there. I can't judge the person that laid in beds that they shouldn't have, because I've been there. I don't really judge people because in most cases when I look out in the world, I see myself just about everywhere. But I thank God that He wouldn't let me identify as the things that I've struggled with. And throughout it all, He still called me by my name. You are not the things that you've done. And nobody can label you as your mistakes. You are so much bigger than the disappointments of your past and the not so pretty moments of your present. And in this world full of perfect people who have it so together, just remember that God still loves you.
He ain't lying.
Hey, I had somebody ask me, hey, Walt, man, I really want to stop smoking weed and, the other drugs and alcohol. I want to stop. How were you able to stop? Did you just go cold turkey? I said, no. I said, I'm going to give you some advice that might not sound like the advice you should get from a minister, but just hear me out. Keep doing it until God deal with you. Yeah, don't try to stop on your own. What you do is you pray. Ask God, God, remove the taste. Somebody need to hear this. Remove the taste from my mouth, from my heart, from my body. God, stir up in me the drive to stop. Take it away from me. Take the desire, take it away from me. And from that point, keep doing it until God stop it. I am a living witness. You'll wake up one day and you'll not want it no more. The smell of it will bother you. The taste of it will bother you. Yeah. Moral of the story is, you can't do it on your own. The devil wants you trying to accomplish things on your own. You can't. But the Bible says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Yeah. Invite God. Invite Jesus. Invite the Holy Spirit into that habit and watch it change. God is the only one that can bring the change into your life, whatever area of life. He's the only one that can bring sufficient change. And it works. You can't do it on your own. Stop trying.
You heard it, man.
As long as God keeps waking you up, He still has a plan for you, all right? I know that sounds like one of those inspirational quotes your aunt posts with a picture of a sunrise and a random dove, but sit with it for a second, because you didn't wake yourself up today. Your alarm didn't do that. Your responsibilities didn't do that. You being tired of everything definitely didn't do that. God did. You may not see the blueprint yet. Maybe you're knee deep in a season that feels like failure, confusion, heartbreak, or just that weird limbo where everything is technically fine, but nothing feels right. But He still got you on the clock, which means you're not done yet. All right? Philippians 1:6 says, be confident of this, that He who began a good work in you will carry it to completion. That's a promise. I promise that even when you don't feel chosen, you're still chosen. Even when you feel like you're behind, you're right on time. All right? Even when you're tired of trying, He's not tired of building something for you. So no, maybe it's not your season yet. Maybe you're still in the prequel. But every time He wakes you up, He's saying, I'm not done with you. don't you dare be done with you either, right? So get up, shower if you can, pray, even if it's just a whisper, and live like someone who still has a page left in their story because God's still writing it. Don't close the book.
The book ain't closed until the book's closed.
I don't think you understand how free you will feel, how expansive you will feel instantly when you realize that your brain is hardwired to look for external clues on your beliefs about yourself and your life and what you're worth. And so how you can change that is, even if you don't believe it, your conscious mind doesn't believe it, your subconscious brain doesn't fucking know the difference. So every chance you get, be your own coach. Don't be your own fucking hater. Don't be your own hater. Be your own coach. Switch it up. Begin to tell yourself, I love you every single day, even if you don't believe it at first. I love you. You're a rock star. You're amazing. You're a legend. Everything you've ever wanted, you deserve, and more. Watch your life change. Watch how fast, bitch. Why do you think when you're having a bad day, it only gets worse from there? Why do you think? Your brain says, oh, I'm having a bad day. So your brain looks for external clues to confirm that. Oh shit, I'm hitting all the red lights. Of course I'm having a bad day. Everybody's driving crazy. Of course I'm having a bad day. Oh my gosh, this bitch showed up to work again today. I knew I was having a bad day. Yeah, that happens. Unless you change it by hyper obsessing over the tiniest wins even. Every single day, no matter what it is, in combination with being your own coach and telling yourself nice things. I know it sounds fucking corny, but just do it. This will change your fucking life. Do you understand the severity of what I am telling you? You're hardwired to think that your life is shit, but you can change it. You can change it. That's what they mean by your thoughts create your reality. If you ever wondered what the fuck that meant, everything what I just said literally explained it to you flat straight out in your face. And if you haven't guessed by now, only rock stars follow me. So, you know what to do. Rock star shit.
Well, rock stars, y'all know what to do. But yeah, your thoughts are truly everything. They are your reality, right? Because whatever you're thinking, that's going to cause you to be in the mood that you're in, right? Because if you're in a good mood and then someone comes over to you with some negative stuff, right? And we say, oh, they put that negative energy over here, but really they just put those thoughts in your head, and now you're on the same thoughts as them, and now you feel in a certain type of way. But you got to be able to knock those thoughts out and get back to where you were at.
Like, you have to understand, time does not move, you do, okay? When we're talking about quantum physics and quantum mechanics and how it relates and integrates with spirituality and manifestation, all these things, you have to look at it from a holistic perspective. I feel like a lot of science tries to separate themselves from philosophy, from spirituality, because they feel like those two things cannot go hand in hand, but they are in fact a reflection of each other. One explains the other. You can't have one without the other. But like, one thing we need to understand is that time and space are essentially stationary. They are not moving. You are moving through both of them. Do you know what I mean? So think about it like this. Imagine the fabric of space-time. The fabric of reality as we know it is this, and it bends and it moves. Imagine it's this circle, this tteokbokki. So all of time and space, for all of eternity, infinity and beyond, already exist. When the explosion of the multiverse happened, it all was created right here. Everything already exists. The only thing that is moving is you. You are the only thing moving through this time and space. The time and space is not moving around you. And so, imagine you are a screw, right? And you start somewhere and you spiral upwards through all of time and space. You spiral upwards through the fabric of reality. So this is just one layer of time and space. It's stacked trillions and trillions and trillions and trillions and trillions into infinity, right? And you are moving through each and every single like webbing, the weaving of time and space. So when you are manifesting, you're not manifesting creating another fabric, another layer of fabric in the tapestry of time and space. What you are manifesting, what you are actively doing, is moving yourself through the threads of time and space that already exists. So when we talk about having to let go, needing to detach from your manifestations in order to achieve them, you're not detaching from the manifestation itself. You're detaching from the version of yourself that currently is not experiencing that reality. What you are actively doing is letting go of the version of you that is on this level so that you can move to the one that is up here or over here or over here. Does that make sense? It's not a bunch of magical, mystical, woo-woo bullshit. I mean, it kind of is. And if you think about it, esoterically. But if you think about it mechanically, you are the vessel. You are the vehicle. Your body, the 3D physical form that you have, is what drives through the roads, the trails of time and space. You're driving through the map of time and space that already exists, okay? If you want to take a road trip from New York City to LA, you don't have to create LA or any of the roads or land masses between New York City and LA. All you have to do is get in the vehicle and drive. And yes, you will have to stop a few times to fill up for gas, take a bathroom break, eat some food, get some rest, get some sleep, but you don't have to wait for LA to be created for you to get there. All you have to do is choose the destination, pick the road that is easiest for you to get there, on, and then drive towards it. That is manifestation in a nutshell. And I feel like I've been trying to describe this for the last couple of months as simply as possible, but it kind of just hit me now, like this is the easiest way to describe it. You are a vehicle. Your physical 3D body is a vehicle. Your manifestations already exist on the map. You are locating where they are on the map, getting in the vehicle of your body, yourself, the witness behind the vehicle, the one that's driving the wheel, you're the driver, and you are just mapping out your route to your destination. It already exists. That is what we are talking about here. And it's so fascinating to me. It's so exciting because it just means that you don't have to do any of the work to build this life that you're dreaming of. It already is there. The city that you are driving towards, the building that you're going to move into, the people that you're going to meet, they're already at your destination. You just have to get in the fucking car and drive. Just get in the car and drive. Okay, you know what? Some places are further away than other places. Okay, if you want to drive from New York City to New Jersey, it's obviously going to be a bit of a shorter trip because geographically it is closer to you. But driving to LA is no more of a arduous or unachievable task than driving to New Jersey. It's not like it's something that's a bigger or greater thing. It's just a larger distance between where you are and where you want to be. You don't have to make it something that's so big in your mind. The same thing literally applies to your manifestations. Manifesting seeing a red apple on the side of the road is no more magnificent than manifesting becoming the CEO of a company. It's just a matter of where you are and relative to where you want to be. Sorry. Basically what I'm trying to say is if you can align yourself with the resonant frequency of light speed, which is the only constant in the known universe from what I understand. From my studies, the only constant speed, the thing that we measure time based off of, is light. So if you can match your frequency to the resonant frequency of light, your travels, your transportation from point A to point B to you will be instantaneous, no matter what it looks like to other people. And once you understand this, then all you have to focus on is getting the momentum to get up to speed. Once you get up to speed, you can zip, zap, zoom you can basically teleport from one place to another. You don't have to worry about building something. It already exists. All you have to do is get in the car and hit hyperdrive. And that, my friends, is manifestation in a nutshell, scientifically.
In a nutshell, I think she done went ahead and figured out instant transportation. I'm just saying.
Everyone, when they comes into a life, is never alone. They have a guardian angel that's assigned to them when they come into the life. They have to be with you your entire life. The guardian angel takes care of you and is there to assist you. It cannot interfere, but it's there to assist you. But most people think they're alone, and they don't know there are guardian angels that are assigned to you when you come in. And they can't interfere. So they said, if you don't ask us for assistance, we don't have anyone to assist. So they like it if you can talk to them and tell them what you want, and they will take it and they will run with it. They will do miracles if they know what it is you want. But everyone has at least one guardian angel assigned to them when they come in. You can call it guide, guardian angel, whatever you want. But some people have more than one. It depends on how complicated their life is. You could have as many as 4 or more, taking care of different parts of your life. But if your life changes, it goes in a different direction, some of these guardian angels will change place, and another one comes in that has more expertise in what you're working on. But as a rule, you have at least one main one that stays with you your entire life. And angels are just, they call them messengers, is what they really are. They are living on the other side, and many of them have never wanted to incarnate into human form. They have no desire to. They like to stay over there and mind the store, take care of the things that are going on Earth. But they're just another being that is there. And they're real. And a lot of times guardian angels are deceased relatives, are things that have gone on. And their job is, they decide, I want to take care of this person that they were close to and help with them after they've crossed over. But angels are just another part of God that have the jobs to do. And there's many, many more forms that you're not even aware of and you can't even imagine. Angels are just one part of it. But they're real and they have a job to do. And they're there if you need them.
Yo, the spirit world or the world of the unseen is just, it's amazing, isn't it? When you think about it, like there's things that are out here that are around you at all times that you don't even know that are there. You just kind of have to have faith, right?
Do what you love, because that is your soul contract. That's what we sent you here to do. And if every single person does their exact soul contract, now they are vibrating high because you are feeling good. You are doing what you love, which is going to bring you a high vibration consistently. It's about the vibration. It's about the vibration. I repeat, you have to do things to keep your vibration high, because when your vibration high, you can only attract whatever frequency you are on. So if you break away from the workforce and you just start doing what you love, don't worry about no money. That's just a thought. That's just energy. That's a false sense of currency. It's a thought. Do what you love. And because you're doing what you love, you're going to vibrate so high. You're going to be feeling so good. You're going to start attracting so much good shit to you. You can't do nothing but attract good. You remember, the soul is a magnet. You attract what you feel. That's why the media want to keep you low. They purposely inject the public with nothing but stories about fear, anger, or it's gonna make you sad. You don't rarely see stories about happiness, nigga. They're injecting the community with this frequency. It's a frequency war. You are an electrical being, so it's about vibrating. It's all about the vibration. That's why you're supposed to keep your locks, keep your ether. It holds all of your vibration more. It attracts more of nature to you when you have your ether. It plays a role in your ability.
What am I supposed to do, y'all?
The Lord does talk about, in the New Testament, in Jesus, the words written in red, the Lord talks about those people who will be out of the kingdom of God, who will not make it. And the Lord will tell those people, you saw me when I was hungry and you didn't feed me. You saw me when I was naked and you didn't clothe me. I needed a place to stay and you didn't give me a place to stay. The Lord is making himself one with those who are poor, with those who are homeless, with those who are widows, with those who have no place to stay, who have no food. If you guys have a problem as a Christian man or a Christian woman with giving money to some other people, asking for money, or just seeing somebody slum it over, seeing them in the same clothes, knowing that they're in your city every day on the corner or wherever you are at the park, and you guys don't want to feed them, you guys don't want to clothe them, you gotta be very careful with that. The Lord talks about, if you didn't, and the Lord says, if you didn't, everything you didn't do to these ones, the homeless, the poor, the widows, the fatherless, people on the street, everything you didn't do to them, the Lord said you didn't do to me. So the Lord is very serious about that. looking after those who are lowly in spirit, who are poor, who are hungry. You can do it out of your own kindness of your heart. Don't worry about, man, I don't want to give them money because they might spend it on beer. Go out and you buy them food and you give it to them. Here you go. God bless you. You can give them $1. If you don't want to give them $1 because you think they're addicted to booze, you make sure they're fed. Go to the nearest McDonald's or Jack in the Box, wherever you are, you make sure you feed them. If it's somebody who's lowly in spirit, you can give them some money to stay in a hotel or have them stay somewhere so they can have a place to stay for the night. You make sure you do that. If somebody needs some clothes because they're in the same stinky clothes, you make sure you help them. So fight that spirit of not helping the poor or the homeless or the lowly in spirit, because the Lord makes himself one with those, and what you didn't do to them, you didn't do to the Lord.
I manifested. Listen, let me tell you something, right? I was in jail, right? Let me tell you this. When I went to jail, it was a mirror in jail. I was in Greenville. Everybody went to Greenville, they knew Greenville. There was a nigga in Greenville named Blue. And the nigga named Blue, he was a skinny ass nigga, I swear to God, mama. He had life. And he ran opposite around the track all the time. Like, he never ran the same way we ran, he ran opposite. And one day he was running that way, I was running that way. And I said, Blue, why the fuck you always running opposite? He's like, yeah, I'm different from y'all. I know how to manifest. I said, man, what the fuck is manifestation, Blue? You ain't never getting out of here. You got life, Blue. He said, yeah, I'm getting out of here, right? And make a long story short, Blue got out of there. So when Blue got out of there, I was like, what the fuck is manifestation? So he had a little mirror he used to sit and look in all the time. And Blue used to go in there, look at this mirror, and take his uniforms and make them look like street clothes. He'd get locked up for like changing the street clothes, look in this mirror, sat there for hours, like, motherfucker, he was crazy. This nigga went home. So who you think was next to that mirror? Stop playing with me. He I'm in that motherfucking mirror like this. Stop playing with me. Shout out to Blue. Yeah, shout out to Blue on G. Yeah, a nigga in the penitentiary with life taught me how to manifest. He got himself out of jail by minute. Where my cup go? Oh yeah, he got himself out of jail. Yeah, I thought y'all took it. But he got himself out of jail for manifesting. What's up with that cup, man? Yeah, I thought you took it. You talking about
that cup special, but manifestation is real though. It's a lot of things that can be manifested in life. You know, a lot of times we try to manifest the most material things and just hope that they'll be here, wishing on a star. I don't think that's exactly how manifestation works. There's more to it. But yeah, guys, these are some of the most spiritual and enlightening TikToks that are out there. If you like the content, don't forget to subscribe, turn your notification bells on, and until next time, YouTube, peace.